Hello, welcome back to Courageously Living. I am Tara, and just a huge shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you, thank you. I so appreciate your support. Welcome to the Daily Dose of Comfort. This video will go up on March 12th for a Virgo moon. Virgo is, and I'm a Virgo rising. Virgo's great at organizing, at the detail work, at checking off stuff on the to-do list. So those are all things that are going to help you today. You might, be having 5 things done and you look at the clock and you're only a half hour past and you're like, whoa, what happened? You're in the Virgo moon. You're in that flow. But so I want to also layer on that then our card reading for today. Recently, I decided, because there's so much energy, there's so much overwhelm, that I'm only going to pull one card for you. And it is most likely either like this is just the major tarot cards, or if it is an oracle, it'll be just one oracle card as well. And I also cut the tarot back just to the majors. Again, just giving you that really quick, easy way to kind of make your day a little bit easier. And this is an old deck. I don't have the box. I have no idea whose it is. It's actually one of my mom's old decks. So I can't tell you whose deck it is. But for today, to help with the energy of the Virgo moon, we have Scorpio and death. So Scorpio, so this deck does the astrological sign that's associated with the card and the card. So this is death, and Scorpio rules death. And don't freak out. There's cards in the tarot that have gotten a bad rap, and death is definitely one of them. But death talks to us about ending cycles, change, rebirth. I know it's really hard to see and it just looks like a giant ball of gold, but this is a phoenix rising. We have to let things go through cycles, go through processes of death. It rarely means a physical death, but it does mean an ending, a time of completion. And with the Virgo moon, it might be that, you're completing projects. You are completing a cycle in your home life that you're like, I'm done with. I'm not doing that anymore. So think about that in that death, rebirth, hope cycle, because you can't create something new if we don't go through that process of death. And sometimes it's awful, sometimes it's messy, sometimes it's more the Grim Reaper than the Phoenix Rising. But even the Phoenix Rising, I mean, the bird catches on fire and to rebuild. That's not a pleasant thing, a visualization. So there has to be the hard to get to the better. And this can apply in your personal life as well as in the collective. And yes, it sometimes is rough and yucky and sucky and gross and all those things. And it's part of a cycle, part of a process today for you. And full moon, we're going into a full moon on the 14th. And full moons are about releasing the past, releasing things. So this card makes perfect sense coming right before a full moon. Let me know in the comments what you are releasing, what your individual lives are going through, change, all that stuff. Even when it's hard, even when it's messy. It doesn't always have to be positive. I try to make this channel really positive and your safe respite spot. But I also know there's a lot going on. And that's one of the reasons I do make it the safe respite spot. But let me know in the comments what you are going through right now that is ending for you that you might be struggling with. Or maybe you're like, hey, I'm ready to let this go. It can be both. It can be somewhere in between. The other thing that I want to ask you guys is check in with yourselves. Where are you emotionally today? What are you feeling right now? The more that we get in a habit of checking in with ourselves, the better we can ride the up and downs. And this month is gonna have a lot of up and downs. So make sure you are checking in with yourself. I check in with myself multiple times a day. I use a scale. Some people use a dial. Some people just get an emotion or a feeling. And that's kind of what I've started to do on this channel, is just ask you for that emotion or that feeling you're feeling. And none of it's bad or negative. It's where you are. And when you do have those bad or negative feelings, it's about giving yourself some extra love and comfort and care. That's how I look at those. And some extra comfort and care can be as simple as a self-hug. Give yourself a self-hug, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye for now.